You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. Great. Well,
better do this right.
I can feel the life and happiness draining from my body already.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Don't cause any trouble.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
You look fabulous. Basically. Okay, wait. Straighten your back.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, especially since when asked how familiar you were with Ryujin, you answered, "I'm sure you just did your homework before the appointment, right?" Why do you consider yourself qualified? I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5... Full disclosure? It's all about making deals with the right. You put those skills of yours to good use, and you probably won't be running the place, but you'll be right next to the one who does. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period? First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra. Fairly easy. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right.
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
creatures from the mundane is product with the best. And you deserve the best. Right now.
It's taking so long.
Okay, hello. Hi there. Hi. Welcome. It's a lot.
Oh, the reagent order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he find?
I got fired is what happened. And this...
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard.
4 years behind a desk. Getting coffee. Kissing up to that high and mighty... Like, who knows? I looked at... They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort. You don't even know your own... Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. Yeah, I bet you are. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. Believe me, it's either you...
Hey, buddy. We came here for some crappy...
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind, and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. Don't make me laugh. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but... Look, at some point, just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. You know what? You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Hey, no worries on anyone. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report.
I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet...
Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended mate. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that...
Each of our unique Starship models. If we don't have it, we can get it. And if we can...
Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit? I've been thinking a lot about... Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them. It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots, but one thing. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine. He said something terrible was happening there. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern. Well, Vasco helped me decipher. Turns out the message was from Irvin. The message was short, but his voice was pained. Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. His former employers had some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned... It is, but I was thinking about it, and so I figured, hey, I can do some. There's gotta be a. Now, I happen to have a trustworthy. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any acts. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Huh. Can't say I've had. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't. Well, anyway.
I hope that coffee is still hot, considering that you either need to learn this city or how to deal with distraction. Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different... And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position... So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
I'm a bit surprised. I'll admit I am.
You say that now, but I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Really? Well, Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still... The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew. Tea-talk aside, allow me to I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw, which hopefully won't be. We'll see. We've yet to... This introduction was not annoying.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have... The only thing creepy here is... I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal... Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, so steer clear. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers. Let's hope you're bet.
So, fetching coffee one minute, and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be... Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. Anyway, welcome. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in them. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions. Just keep an open mind.
Just what I needed. Imogene's... I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public... Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a... The only question now is how much... Yeah, just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precaution?
What is it?
I hope you enjoyed your little... I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelcorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have any... When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never... Here's the data slate.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Be here when you're ready.
The Astro Line.
Please.
I really want to come to I'll follow you. Yeah. Ben Scram Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it... The Astro Lounge spared no expense with their marketing, huh?
Are you supposed to be here?
Lovely day for it. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. But in your... Wait a minute. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelcor. Oh, this is so... My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Clover. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mining League has really... If only you... Mr. Okaribo owes us... I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience... Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out? Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't... Saburo, Mr. Okaribo, he really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money. Oh, if you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's
And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems.
Can't talk, I've got a deadline coming
Set
up.
up shop in old facilities.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terra Brew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she asks.
Careful. Security on these things can be surprising.
What? I'm working here?
Yes?
If this shift doesn't end soon,
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see? And with the crime rating of only 60%.
twice.
Everything you could possibly want.
You're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for
Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I just hate accessing the combat tech data.
Not a single setback. Huh. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure... So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against... Good. This... Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, so at least there's only a... Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds Now.
Wonder how many people would leave here given the chance. Go somewhere more hospitable, a bit safer. That someone makes it hard for them to die.
Problem?
That's why I bought the box. I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need some place to put the prototypes through their paces. It stinks.
But you know Stretch Trash will come back and worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles.
There's not enough to do around here.
Just here for security. Please move along. Miss Lang, you keep everything on the level and we'll get along.
Please, let me know if I can be of service. Here's what I have in stock.
The UC can't be that bad.
Evening, man.
Hi. Please disregard.
Place looks cleaner than before.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated memories. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5. And we
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trouble.
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward. Now, I think it's time to examine a Nice to see I haven't warned you. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to... And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that key. Just remember, if anything does...
Have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rose. Welcome to New... Oh, I don't have a problem with it. That man has... He skips merchant meet. Yeah, sure. If all... Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around. Best deal? Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Check.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out.
Hello there! Let me know if you need anything. Welcome to Sighardt's Outfitters. Everything you need.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hype. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and So take your time. Look. Am I? Forgive me. I have a lot of overhead in this. This is a prime spot. You'd think that, right? Unfortunately. Anyway, I don't want to bore you. So why don't you help out a poor shop? If you don't see... Don't see what you need? Absolutely!
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play me? It must be great.
The agility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding. I mean, at any moment, a calamity could happen. But consider the countless near-extinction events already escaped. Marvelous, isn't it?
Lost? Cause you don't look like you belong here. You need help with something? That is a pretty huge favor. If saving your job requires a security key, I thought I made myself clear. Maybe I can make an exception. Not my problem. It'll take more than... If you want a security key card, and in that case, I hope you... Does your supervisor know you're hanging around here? Don't you? Lost? Cause you don't look like you belong here. Can I help? Yeah? And I need a raise. Still, I'm not handing over this. I think you're on... Maybe I can make an Oh my God. Fine. The key's yours.
Hey there. I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. Good. This next assignment requires a bit more First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here.
So, I can't jump on stage and sing my heart out to ancient Earth music? Bummer. Okay. I'll be on my best behavior. See? Serious mode activated.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their financial... I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them... The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had? Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of... We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcast. I bet you are. Don't let the Astro...
Cause any trouble and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
Ever wonder how the prince
And the final scores were surprisingly tight. It was tie and master Harry.
Dressed to impress. Same here. Nothing like a business trip paid. That would be risky, you say. Cheap is a word Quantum Synergy should know. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all. However, upheaval always comes with its own, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. shopkeeper has a surprising conversation, and one I would never expect. I suppose the old saying, it seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip. Thank you for...
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from... You either got great taste, or great... Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity? Got something against Infinity, I take it. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have... However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting. Aren't you the resource? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Look, it was nice meeting you. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I hit. See you around. And maybe...
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Click. You got it.
I hope you have some good news for me. Well, that wasn't... You're a natural. I'm not... The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss. Most junior-level ops would start to... Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was...
Whoa, bonus for being a decent person? You definitely didn't pick that up at Ryujin.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, but no rest for the weary at We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so at least this next one will be a... Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think... Most corporations live and die. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a mouth. And good luck. Keep it up.
Selling the ship? Getting a new one? Well, this is the place to do it, I guess.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Hey. Keep an eye on your valuables.
Hope Tech is the everyday working person's ship.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Your file says you have a military background. Well, don't embarrass your old outfit. You're in the Vanguard, right? Nice suit.
People are motivated by all sorts of things, even things that aren't necessarily good for them. Otherwise, nobody
has a full line of equipment.
Hey there. Got... Good work. Now I can let Masako know how... Now, on to... Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome. Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. You earned it. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our... The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing them... Good. Luckily, your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident... According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any... The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they... You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard, or... Remember, same rules apply. Don't get...
Collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land. Trident Star Yard. All customers are welcome to enjoy our amenities. You've arrived at the pinnacle of comfort and luxury. Trident Luxury Lines. You're clear to dock.
Oh my god! I'm literally following in your footsteps right now! It's so cool!
They have any petite fours around here. For Sarah's birthday, of course. Yeah, I bet they're gonna charge us a fortune just to look at these ships.
Star space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Just the person I wanted to. Good work. R&D's been looking forward to. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be.
That is a magnificent dragon statue. Truly. I wonder how many people ever get to see it.
Can I help you? Name an appointment. Confirmed. Ular, you can wait here or in the lobby area. I see Imogene Salso is supposed.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be, well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting. Look who's on the executive floor. Moving up, I see.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite... Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do, and...
5 successful standard assignments, and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in, so his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits, so if you have... Oh, you'll get the information. Now, in order to confirm your identity, I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about it. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Then we throw our drink to the floor and flip over a random chair.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him up.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Sidonia is a living archaeology site. Wait, it was a foothold.
Living in the ground or caves has been a classic. Branch off.
The miners pretty much run the lower level.
Sidonia may be rough around the edges, but it is utterly monumental for humanity.
Can't wait to get out of this place. You lost? Or just come to it? Only good thing. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the number one. You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending... I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Demo. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested. It's steep, yes, but that is why I'm also offering a little side.
Do you take coupons?
Yep.
Glad you see reason. As you may guess, being an I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider. Liskova has a sentimental attachment to that gun. Even named it Ember. She'd never just hand it over. It saved her life once or twice. Seems whenever it falls into enemy hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam. On top of that, she's superstitious, which makes the gun all the more precious to her. People these days.
Guess I could go bathroom and I gotta get ready.